Hello guys. Okay, just gonna make sure, see if some of you pop on, and hopefully I'll be able to see some comments and all that fun stuff. But I am beyond excited to be on here tonight to talk to you guys, to share with you. This is something that I just absolutely love, and being able to share this with other people, that it could potentially change your own life, is just a gift, I feel like, honestly. And so I'm gonna give it a minute and let people hop on, hopefully. But I hope you're having a wonderful evening. What night? It's Tuesday. I'm like, what night it is? If you ever see my live videos on Facebook on my like page, I'm always like, what night is it again? Because I just never know. But all right. So I'm just going to get into it, because if you're watching the recording, I don't want you to have to sit here forever. So if you are watching the recording, so after I've already posted this in the group and everything, and you still have questions, go ahead and post them in the comments below. Shoot me a message if you want, anything you want. I'll be back to answer them for you all, okay? So don't hesitate to ask a question, because I honestly don't think any question is a stupid question at all. I had plenty of them. My upline coach was probably like, this girl's crazy, because I had a ton. So it's okay if you have questions too. So, but welcome, welcome, welcome. First of all, thank you for joining me. And second, I want to just give you a little brief overview of what Beachbody is, the history behind it. It's been a company that's been around for a very, very long time. So if you've heard of P90X, Insanity, T25, Turbo Fire, so many workout programs out there, those have been out there for a very long time. And what they found was, you would see these on infomercials, but what they found that people were buying them, and then they were, there was two types of people. There was the person that would buy them, do the workouts, get amazing results, and share it with all their friends. And then there was the person that would buy it and let it collect dust, like not even open the package, and have no support system or anything. So 10 years ago, they're like, let's create Team Beachbody. And that's where the network of coaches came in. And so they said, let's take these people that are buying it, getting amazing results, and sharing it with their friends, and compensate them for it. Have them coach the people that are buying it and letting it just collect dust. Their whole goal, their tagline is decide, commit, and succeed. Because that's what people do. They decide to make a change. They purchase something, so they're committing to it. Well, now it's in their own hands to succeed. Well, they created Team Beachbody to help them succeed, like having that community of people, which a lot of people are missing out there on their health and wellness journey. They may have the nutrition aspect, they may have the fitness aspect, but what they're missing is the community. And so they provided that for people, and it's just grown into this huge thing, which is awesome. And so that's what I love. Like, they're all about helping people get results. They want to eliminate the trend of obesity that has overcome this country. Because did you know that 2/3 of this country are overweight, 1/3 of them are obese, and the child diabetes epidemic is just getting out of hand. And it's all because of not moving, the food we put in our body. So it's like, let's start by teaching the adults what they can do, get them results, and then hopefully it'll filter down into their families. And so I just love everything about what they encompass, everything they believe in, and I love being able to share or help people and help them transform people's lives. So that's how a little history about Beachbody, how I specifically was introduced to Beachbody. So Maddox is 2 years old. When he was born, I knew, I was like, okay, I need to do something. I'm gonna have to do an at-home workout, because 2 kids, 2 and under, just not gonna happen leaving the house. And I had a husband that worked full-time too, and I was gonna have to go back to work, you know, all that fun stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna have to do a at-home workout. And I saw someone doing PiYo, and I was like, I wanna do that. It's like a mix of Pilates and yoga. So I bought it. I did the 6-week program. I didn't know about challenge groups at all. I didn't know about real coaching, anything like that. And so I did PIO. I saw results, but not like the results I wanted to see, because the nutrition aspect was okay, but the workouts, I would like do them, but I didn't have this community. And so I kind of filtered on and off with that for a good year. I would have, now for those that don't know, my husband is a personal trainer. So you would think, girl, why do you need an at-home workout? So he would write up programs for me. He's also a certified nutritionist. So it's like I have the best of both worlds right now in my kitchen, because he's in there right now. But it's like, it's different because every time he's a personal trainer, so every time he would train me, I would like get annoyed, a bit whiny, and like everything. And so it's like kind of different when it's your husband. But I knew there was something missing. So when Maddox was finally a year old, I said enough is enough. I mean, I had lost all the weight, but I still lacked so much confidence. I did not feel good in my own skin. Our friends had a 4th of July party. I think it was 4th of July, or maybe it was Labor Day. I cannot remember, but I remember going there and specifically going to buy a swimsuit cover-up, like a long sleeve top, so that I did not have to show my belly at all. Like, because I didn't own a one piece. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy one of those rash guards, is what they're called, so that I don't have to show anybody my belly. And that was after he was a year old. And I was just like, something has to change. There's something missing in my journey, because something's not clicking. So I saw someone posting on Facebook about it. So I had reached out to them before and asked about it, but then I saw you had to spend money. I'm like, no, I have a husband who is a personal trainer. You know, I have all the resources. I just need to do it. And so I would see results, but then it would fall off, and I fell off track and everything. So finally I was like, this is what I'm doing. So I bought a challenge pack. So I got the 21-day fix, I got Shakeology, the portion fix containers, I got everything. Joined the community. Oh my gosh, within the first like 3 days, I'm like, this is golden. This is what I have been missing the whole time on my journey, was this community. There was a bunch of us that would wake up early and get it done together on a Zoom call. It was just like building each other up, positivity, so encouraging. And so within 10 days, I could feel the effects of Shakeology and what it was doing for me, because I knew I'd be a good person to try this on, because I was already drinking a protein supplement. But then I was also somewhat healthier. I don't like to eat processed foods. I would work out already. So it's not like there's some people that join that are completely changing their whole life. But then there's somebody like me who is just changing a little bit of it. So I was like, I'd be a perfect person to try this on, just to see if it changes me. And in 10 days, I could feel a difference. Like, I was more energized. I no longer needed my afternoon walks. I was not going to the chocolate Tupperware bin at work every single day. Like, I could tell a difference. And then I was like, this is it. This is what so many people need. They need not only the fitness aspect and the nutrition aspect. Like, Shakeology is amazing. And like I posted tonight, I have been drinking it for over a year straight, and I cannot imagine my life without it. It has provided more energy than I know what to do with. It fuels my body. I do not get sick. There's all these components that it just plays a positive impact in my life. And then the community, having the community of women, not only in the coach side, but the challenger side, that are there to uplift you. When you have a bad day, it's a judgment-free zone. You're able to share without someone judging you. You're able to express and cheer each other on and encourage each other. And I'm just like, this world can be such a horrible place out there. Like, I don't like to read the news because it's so sad what can happen. I'm like, why doesn't everybody have this community? And Tate runs a health club, and like, they are called Title Family, and like, they have that community. It's like, everybody needs it, whatever way you get it. And so I was like, this is a way for us busy moms to have it virtually online. I can help people wherever Beachbody is allowed to be. So all over the United States, all over Canada, and pretty soon, in 1 month, in the United Kingdom. And it's like, I have met some awesome people through those different places that I wouldn't have known elsewhere, all because of my challenge group and coaching. And so that's how I was introduced to Beachbody, and how I knew coaching was right for me, because I knew that the change it had in me and that I needed to pay it forward to other people. And we were already somewhat of a fitness family. Like, Tate is in the fitness industry, and I'm like, honey, this is a way for us to help people all over, not just locally, because he runs a local health club. And so that's what I love about that. And so life before coaching. So I wanted to share a little bit what life has been like before coaching, and then what life is like after coaching, now that I've been coaching for a year. So life before coaching. Okay, so if you've watched any of my videos for any amount of time, you know that I am all about debt freedom. Like, I'm a huge Dave Ramsey fan. I believe everybody should live a debt-free life. A lot of coaches on my team are Dave Ramsey people too, and they follow his plan. I love it, I love it, I love it. And so, being that I had always, Tate and I both always produced second incomes to be able to reach our debt-free goals faster. And so I would work at a golf course. Tate trains people on the side. He worked at a bar, he would bartend. Like, we did all these different things. And then kids came along, and it was a little hard for us to be able to do that. I was a Norwex representative for a while, because I love Norwex products. Like, I love them. But that meant I had to leave the house to go do parties. And then I came to a point, I was like, I don't want to leave. Like, I hate being away from my boys. I'm already away from them 9 to 5. Like, I'm already away from them. I don't want to be away from them anymore. And so what can I do? And so then when coaching was introduced, I'm like, this is it. Not only has it transformed my life, but I can transform other people's lives and still produce that side income to help us reach our goals. But before coaching, we felt restricted because we were so gazelle intense. If you know Dave Ramsey, you know that's his motto, I guess you could say, is like gazelle intense. We were so gazelle intense that we were like budgeting to a T, and like no extra funds to do anything, because we were so focused on reaching our goals. So life before coaching was kind of restricted. Yes, we lived comfortably. There was no reason why we would have to produce an additional income, but we were so focused on our goals that we know what life would be like debt-free. Like, we can see it. We have a goal. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and we both want to get there. It's not just me. So there's no extra funds to do like elaborate fun stuff. And so also life before coaching, I lacked confidence. I was not this confident person that a lot of you see now on social media. I was not a person that would share a lot, because I had a lot of energy. So when I put myself out there to share like what I struggled with, a lot of people were surprised, because I can come across as a very happy and energized person, but deep down I was suffering because I lacked so much confidence. I didn't feel sexy. There was just so much about it. And so now, life after coaching, it has given me the accountability I need on my fitness journey. And so being a coach, it's like you're extra accountable. Not only are you a challenger in a challenge group 24/7, like you are a challenger, but then you're also being extra accountable on your own journey, because people are watching you. And so I'm like, that's fine. If I need to be held extra accountable on my fitness journey, sign me up. Then I will be. I'm going to be extra healthy, you know? Yes, life is meant to be enjoyed, and I enjoy things, and I have to explain that to people, that everything is okay in moderation. But being held extra accountable is something that is a perk, I think, that comes with coaching. Another thing is saving money on my own healthy journey. When you just help a few people every single month, that helps pay for the Shakeology. Our whole family, my husband and I both drink it, and our kids drink Daily Sunshine, which is the kids smoothie. And so having that be able to help us save money by coaching, yes, we will do that then. So it's not an added expense for us at all. You earn free trips. I have actually earned a free trip to Mexico next year. That is so cool. That's something. Well, one, we don't go on extra trips really, because this is what we did life before coaching. Tate would get a trip for work because he had to go for a conference. So he would get his ticket and his hotel paid for. I would get we'd pay for my ticket and fly to that place, and then make it into a mini vacation after his conference for like 2 days. So be able to save some money, which is a smart plan. But I would love to be able to go to Mexico or Hawaii or, you know what I mean? Any of those fun places. Well, now, not only do we get to go to some of those places, like we went to New Orleans this summer and have it be a business write-off, which you'll love that because I'm a CPA, so I know all about that stuff, but then earning a free trip. So I've earned a free trip to Mexico next year. Now, granted, we can't go because I'm going to be 3 weeks postpartum, but knowing that my hard work has paid off from helping people change their lives, like something that they gift us with, I'm like, that is so incredible. And one of these years we will be going on the trip that I do earn, but just right now there's this chapter in my life that we cannot go because we're about to have a baby, you know, or we're gonna have a fresh baby right when the trip happens. And then the biggest thing is just community. Having the community of coaches in addition to challengers. So yes, we run challenge groups and have challengers, but then the community of coaches, you have a team page, and just having everyone surround you and help build you up, support you, train you, and everything. Everybody wants everybody to exceed. You can go out there and find all the top 10 coaches, and then you have, you know, all of us other coaches. There's a top 10, but then they provide so much training for us to help us succeed because they want everyone to succeed. They want everyone to be able to live a life of health and wellness and sharing that with other people so that we can end the trend of obesity. And so having the community, we have Super Saturdays. There's actually one happening this weekend here in Minnesota that I'm really, really excited about. So those happen once a quarter. Once a year, there's Summit, which is the annual conference. Next year, it's in Indianapolis in June. So I'm really excited about that. And it's all about lifting each other up. And so it's so incredible that you can go out there. I've messaged plenty of other coaches on Instagram to ask for advice on something, and they always get back to me. I'm like, this is awesome. They have no idea who I am. Thanks for the like, Katie. They have no idea who I am, from Jack to Joe to Bridget to Natalie, whoever, but they still message me back because they know that I'm a fellow coach, that I want to succeed, and what I find that they're doing is something that I like and I can relate to, and they answer my questions. So I love that. So that's kind of how life has changed after coaching, and we're able to do more things. Another thing is, so this weekend, I'm having a girls' weekend. And not only is there Super Saturday, I'm going to that for a little bit, but I'm having a girls' weekend. And honestly, we didn't have the funds in our we bought a new house. Our mortgage payment's obviously a little bit more. It's something we can afford, and it's within all of our budget percentages per Dave Ramsey and everything, but still, like, we still tithe to our church. We still do all these other things that there's not a lot of extra funds to do fun stuff like a girls' weekend. Well, my funds that I've made from Beachbody is paying for my girls' weekend. Otherwise, I don't know what I would do. I wouldn't be able to go, honestly. We went to the zoo and got a membership. Beachbody funds paid for that. By the end of the month, I have to pay for a bachelorette party that I'm going to, because I'm going to Denver in January for my soon-to-be sister-in-law's bachelorette party. Beachbody funds are paying for that. And that's all. Like Tate last year, I surprised him and bought him a plane ticket to his best friend's birthday in Milwaukee. Like, that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Beachbody. And so being able to help share people's lives, we're able to, you know, like, not only improve our own lives, but like be able to do a lot more fun things as a married couple, as a family, or even give more to our church. And so my vision as a coach, like, there's so many people that have different visions for their life and everything. And for me, it's like living life on my own terms. And like, I love my 9 to 5. I love being a CPA. The firm I work for, I love it. But being able to live, like, I want to go to every school event that my kids have. Will I be able to? I don't know. They do offer plenty of flexibility, but I'm also only allowed so many PTO days, you know what I mean? So I would love to be able to, you know, someday go down to part-time, because I do love my job, but I want to be a mom to my kids when I want to be, like, which is all the time. But I mean, like, go to school events and go to their sporting events and all that kind of stuff. I would always, no matter what though, I am a go-getter. I am hardworking. And I'm always going to be a working mom. I do know that. Whether that be a working mom part-time somewhere and doing Beachbody with health and wellness, or even Tate and I opening our own club or doing something, I will always be a working mom. I would just love to be a working mom on my own terms, if that makes sense. Because I just know that I'm meant to be that. You just kind of know you have a calling. Maybe you're called to be a stay-at-home mom, or maybe you're called to, volunteer and your kids go to daycare or something, whatever it is. But I am called to work and provide for people and everything. So God gave me the talents he did to be able to use them, and so I do. And so I love helping people. I would love to volunteer more. There's so many things I would love to do at our church, but I feel very restricted because my time is very limited. And honestly, it's because I do have a longer commute down to my work. I have to work 40 hours a week. Then there's tax season coming up, and that's 50 hours a week. So there's just different things, but I have this vision. I have this vision in my life. I'm only 34 years old. And so there's so much more life to live. And I don't feel like people should just be settle for anything less than what they want. And so I think everybody has the ability to live the best life that they can possibly live. And you just need to set your mind to it. And you're going to fail forward 20,000 times. But guess what? That's 20,000 times that you're learning in the process. And so having that vision of what you want your life to be like, and then taking the steps to get there every single day. And so how do I fit coaching into my busy schedule? Because as you told you, I'm a mom of 2. I'm currently pregnant with number 3. My husband works full time. I work full time. And even during tax season, right now I'm going to be going down to only 50 hours during tax season. Usually it was around 70 in all years past, but I did talk to them about reduced hours because just with our family and everything and being pregnant, it's not something that I really want. And luckily, they're offering me the flexibility to do that, so I'm very, very thankful. But how do I fit in my busy schedule? Well, if you watch my Instagram stories, I am an early bird. I like to wake up early in the morning, and that's when I get my Bible reading in. That's when I do my workout, and then after that is when I hop on my computer and message some people, get back to emails and everything. So I fit into my busy schedule. I'm going to call them the mom cracks of my day, or the working mom cracks of my day. So early in the morning before the kids even get up, because that's one thing I never want to do, is do it when the kids are around, because well, one, I can't focus really, and they like my attention. They don't want my attention on my phone or my computer, and we all can relate to that. And so I do it in my working mom cracks. So that's early in the morning, over my lunchtime if I have time, and then either after work if traffic's not horrible and I get home in a little bit of time before I have to pick up the boys, then there's some time to do it then. Otherwise, after they go to bed. And then on the weekends, it's definitely in the morning and during their nap time. So that's how I fit it into my mom cracks of the day. I just find the time, and you got to be very diligent and efficient with your time to fit it in. So if it's something you're truly passionate about, if it's something that you really, really want, if you know the vision and your why and everything like that, you will find time. And we all have the extra time. So as you heard me in there, all the times that I do it, that means I don't watch TV. You guys, the only time TV's on here is on Sundays usually. Well, in the mornings the boys watch some Mickey Mouse maybe or something, but it's Sundays. I'm meal prepping in the kitchen and football's on. Otherwise, there's no shows out there that I think are worth watching that should take up my time. There really isn't. And so I don't watch TV. There's certain small sacrifices I make to allow myself to coach, but I love coaching so much. I love helping people transform their lives, not only with the fitness aspect, but the business part of it too, that I will sacrifice not watching TV. The only TV shows I'd really want to ever watch, though, for those that are interested, is Fixer Upper and Ellen. Like, those are my favorite shows. And so, otherwise, no TV for me. And so, but Tate and I do find time to be able to still have, like a date night and hang out and everything like that. And we're both so passionate about this stuff that it's just easy to talk about when we're hanging out and share ideas and different things like that. But as a coach, Beachbody has what they call 4 vital behaviors. And it's something you do on a daily basis to move your business forward if you become a coach. Something you do to help improve yourself. So There's 4 vital behaviors you do as a coach. So you may wonder, what do you do as a coach? So here are 4 vital behaviors. And the first one is being a product of the product. So you're working out and drinking Shakeology or a performance line or something that they have. But it's just you're doing things that they offer. So obviously you got to be on your own health and wellness journey. You don't have to be perfect. I by no means am perfect at all. And so it's all about just being wanting to better yourself through health and wellness. You're being a healthy person. And so when you're a coach, you are obviously having that extra accountability, which is awesome. I think it's so awesome to have the extra accountability as a coach, because more people are watching you. Well, then that means I get to be extra healthy. And I'm okay with that because I feel amazing when I'm extra healthy. And so having that extra accountability. So you're being a product of the product. Number 2 is personal development. Oh my gosh, this one, honestly, it hit me like a ton of bricks when I started doing it, because I would dabble with personal development here and there, because in my CPA profession, we do like professional development or self-development, I guess you could say. And as a coach, I'm like, okay, I gotta do this every single day. So on my commute is when I do my personal development, or I'll sometimes listen while I'm in the shower or doing laundry or something like that. But I'm not a book reader at all. So I listen to Amazon Audible books, and oh my gosh, I have gone through so many books. I have improved my life so much through personal development, because as a coach, they're like, you need to improve yourself. And it's true. I think everybody in this world would be a better place if everybody was doing personal development. I encourage my challengers to do personal development. I encourage people that follow me on social media to do personal development, because to always be filled with the positivity that personal development gives you, to light the fire and the passion inside of you that you know you should be living every single day. It's like, who wouldn't want that? This world would be a better place if everybody was doing personal development. We would probably have less road rage. But personal development is huge, so that's another one. A third one is connecting with people. And so that's what I love doing on social media. I share my story on social media, and I'm connecting with my followers. So you see me post, you see me share on Insta stories, you see me do live videos. Have I always been to that place? No, it took me a while to get there and to feel comfortable doing that and everything. But I know if I just put myself out there, that it's going to help change one person's life, that I know it's totally worth it. And yes, it's behind a computer screen, and yes, it's behind a filter and all that kind of stuff. Granted, Insta stories is Insta stories. Facebook Live is Facebook Live, but as long as if I know that what I am doing is helping one person in a positive way, then I am willing to post and do whatever it takes to help these people, because there's so many people out there that there's so many people out there that were in the same place that I was before I was introduced to all of this. And those people are looking for answers. And if I can be a light in their life, one small little particle that maybe transforms them. Oh gosh, I might start crying. There have been many people in my life, for some reason, that we've lost to suicide. And we see it all the time. And it's like, people need to have more positivity in their life and be able to know that they are worth it. Sorry, my phone is. And know that they're worth it, and that they mean something to people, and that I pray for people and all this stuff. And so so I feel like if I can be one little hope in someone's life, that they are worth it, that they should be here, then I will post all day. So it's all about connecting with people and inviting them to not only this business opportunity, but to a challenge group to help change their life. Now, it's not inviting just someone to be like, hey, you need to lose weight or anything like that, because by no means when I was introduced to it did I need to lose weight at all. It was all internal for me. My lack of confidence. Yes, maybe I didn't like the way my body looked. I feel like a lot of women struggle with that, but it's all about feeling, how you're feeling. I tell my challengers all the time, do not even step on that scale, because that scale means nothing. It's like, how do you feel? And yes, you can measure your inches lost and if pants all of a sudden fit and all that kind of stuff, but how do you feel? Because that's the true testament of how your life is changing. And then the last vital behavior is recognition. So often people are on social media and they just scroll on through. You'll see pictures that people post of them at the zoo, or you might see someone's birthday and not wish them a happy birthday, or people just, I don't know if it's a jealousy thing or you just don't want to recognize that they posted something, but recognizing people and honestly, a simple like, a simple comment of you look so good, all that kind of stuff really, really, really helps people and it makes them feel good. And so that's what recognition, it could be, I could be recognizing a challenger, a coach, or just telling people a happy birthday on Facebook or sending them a message or anything like that. And so recognition is one of the last vital behaviors that Beachbody added not too long ago, but it's all about just recognizing people and making them feel that you notice them, I guess you could say. And so that's like I shared about when I start crying, is why I share on social media. Because I share on social media so I can connect with people that I don't know personally. And so yes, there's a lot of people that I know in my life personally that I can help and everything, and there's plenty of people in my challenge group that I do know personally. But there's so many people out there that can relate to me and my story that are just like me, but I don't know them yet. And I'm not gonna know them unless I share my story on social media and we somehow get connected. And there have been many people that I've connected through social media, through Instagram or Facebook, by posting and sharing my story and being vulnerable. Because yes, you're being vulnerable. You're stepping outside your comfort zone. You're doing so many things. But by you doing that, you're not only changing your own life in a positive direction, you're changing someone else's. Whether they like or comment, whether anything. You just gotta know you're doing that, because I do know. Because I do receive messages here and there about it. But it takes some time for people to actually feel like they can do that. So, I've shared a lot. I got a little teary-eyed with you all. But this is something that I would be so, I don't want to say upset, but like just kicking myself in the pants if I did not, if one, the person that introduced this to me hadn't introduced it to me, and two, didn't believe in me. And so I have a new coach training. So there's training that we do to help you get started on your own journey. If you're new to Beachbody, many people are, I was, and then I knew I signed up as a quote unquote discount coach when I joined, because I wanted to get the discount, because me, I like to save money. But there's a 30-day money back guarantee, so if I hated it, I could have got my money back. But that's how confident they are in their products. Even with an empty Shakeology bag. If you drink it every single day and you're like, that did nothing, then you can ask for your money back. But then I knew I had to pay this forward. And so a new coach training is starting in October, you guys. Right at the beginning of October is the new coach training, which I'm so excited about. And we have our new coach kickoff call next week, and then September 28th, I want to say, it's like a Thursday night. And so I'm excited to help you guys get started on your own coaching journey if you would like to join our team. Our team's called Team Rise Up, and I started this team a year ago this month, actually, because I just celebrated my 1-year anniversary, but it honestly is something that has changed my life for the better. It truly, truly has. Every day I thank God for giving me this opportunity to not only change my own life, but to help people change their own. You don't know what you're capable of until you put yourself out there, until you meet people that you never know you'd meet. I have met some of the best girlfriends through coaching. I get to see a lot of them this weekend, which I'm really, really excited about. And I would absolutely love to have you guys be a part of our team too. So if you guys want to join our team, or if you have questions or anything, I can set up a call with you. You can post them in the comments below. You can send me a message, an email, whatever you want to do. I am here. I'll answer any question that you have because I am an open book when it comes to this. But the new coach call starts on September 28th. And the new coach training starts within that next week. And so I would love for you guys to be enrolled in that, in the October Team Rise Up Coach Basics training. It's quite simple, and it's just to help you get started on your own journey. So you guys, thank you for joining me. Thank you so very much. Please like this video if you watched it, so I know you watched it. Comment below with any questions you have, and I hope you have an amazing, amazing evening. Bye-bye.